This is a 100-year-old man playing golf in 1946. This means he was roughly 19 years old when the Civil War ended. This is the oldest footage we have of track and field events. This is Athens, Greece in 1906, but it's not the Olympics. For many years, people believed that this was footage of the first Olympics in 1896. This is footage of an 18-year-old Michael Jordan playing in the high school All-American game. There is very little footage of Babe Ruth playing baseball for the Boston Red Sox. He was the best player on their team, and like Shohei Ohtani over 100 years later, he was a pitcher and a hitter for the Red Sox. He was famously sold to the Yankees in 1919. Owner Harry Frazee of the Red Sox had to pay for his theater company, and getting rid of Ruth was the only way out. After 3 World Series titles with Ruth on the team, the Red Sox would then hit a famous 86-year drought without one. This is the 1905 New York Giants of the National League, who were celebrating their World Series victory. The Boston Americans took home the first World Series title in 1903. In 1904, the World Series was canceled. This is because the New York Giants of the National League refused to play the Boston Americans of the American League, under the basis that the American League was inferior to the National League. This is Ty Cobb and Honus Wagner from 1909. This same season, there was a baseball card of Honus Wagner that came out. It's now worth $7.25 million. Here we have footage from the early 1900s of people playing amateur league baseball. This is a window into the past from a world that doesn't exist anymore. This is a picture of Denton Young, Cy Young, from 1890, maybe the earliest photograph of him. This is footage from the Ice Bowl, the 1967 NFL Championship, which was the coldest game ever played. The temperatures dropped to negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit at game time. The star-studded game featured several Hall of Famers on both teams, including Vince Lombardi and Tom Landry, the coaches. For the Cowboys, Bob Lilly, Mel Renfro, Rayfield Wright, Chuck Howley, and Bob Hayes. The Hall of Famers from the Packers included Forrest Gregg, Willie Wood, Willie Davis, Ray Nitschke, Henry Jordan, Herb Adderley, and Dave Robinson. These are men playing basketball at a gym in 1932. The game was over 40 years old at the time. And here's James Naismith from a 1939 recording talking about the very first basketball game.
Divided them up into teams of 9 and gave them an old soccer ball. I showed them 2 peach baskets I'd nailed up at each end of the gym, and I told them the idea was to throw the ball into the opposing team's peach basket.
Please like and subscribe and follow me on TikTok at @AntPempta. And thank you so much for watching Powerlifting News USA. Out.